previously on our last post, we did the skin base and then the skin work for this look, and that was it. So if you haven't watched this video already, please go to our previous post, drop your comments on the comment section. I'll be here to answer to all your questions individually in order to ensure that you're properly detailed on how this look went. Hi guys, you're welcome back to our 30 days makeup series, and on today's edition we'll be doing our eyeshadow look, completing the skin finish, and then the lip, of course. So starting off with this eyeshadow, we had already done our priming initially on our previous video, so we just went straight up with our colors. So you can see as I'm patting these matte beautiful eyeshadows that are really pigmented on our eyes. Our model for today has a very puffed up eyes, so we do not want a look that will make our eyes even look bulkier. As you can see, I was trying to put up a look that was going to flatter our eye features, essentially something that was going to make our eyes look softer, less bigger, or less protruding, because our eyes were really protruding. So I was looking at a look that was going to make our eyes look less protruding, very beautiful, soft, and a very rich finish. So that's what we're going for. You can see me swatch my matte shades to ensure that we achieve such finish. So as at this point, I was already achieving my desired results, but then I felt like the color and the color in between the lid, the color before the transition, I felt like maybe it wasn't the shade of nude that I wanted. So, but then I went in to achieve a perfect transitioning before I went in with a different shade of nude to see if it would come out better or if what we already have is better. So after applying this other shade of nude, I obviously preferred it, and I went to pat that color around the eyes, the points where I needed it to be. So after I patted it round the eyes, I went in again with my bronzing shade from Glam to ensure that the eyes have that particular depth that I wanted. But the depth wasn't really intense because she had a puffy eye, so weren't doing a very depthful eye look. So when you have a model that has a puffy eyes or protruding eyes, sorry for using the word puff, I don't know why puff keeps coming into my tongue today. It's protruding. So when the model has a protruding eyes like this, it's always best to go in with a very soft eye look. That's the best kind of look that actually flatters this kind of eye look. So you see me and trying to make sure that these eyes come out soft by all means. These eyes must come out soft and make this girl look really pretty, because this is my model for today. She was really pretty. I loved her facial features. I loved everything about her look, her face, everything was on point. So we needed to make a beautiful girl look stunning, So at this point, we had obviously finished off with the application of the eyeshadows. That's a lie. We're not done, but then we decided to go in with our concealer because it's a smudged eyeliner look that I wanted to do. So I needed to do my eyeliner so I can now smudge it and create that smudged eyeliner effect that I wanted on the upper part of the eye. That was very important for how this look was going to come out at the end of the day. So you can see me go in with my gel liner from the under part to the top part, and then I'll now go into smudging. So a quick tip when you want to do your under or your top liner, like the top part of your model's eyes, you quickly tell her to look down and tell her to look opposite from wherever it is that your brushes are. If you're starting off with the inner part of the eye, tell her to look at the outer part but downwards. Then you use your hand to secure the eye so that in case she blinks, you don't get to mess up your job. Your work still looks neat and everything comes out beautiful. One thing about me, my liners must be neat. If my liner is not neat, I might clean the entire makeup and start afresh, because especially when it comes to matte eyeshadows, my liner work has to be really neat. These are one of the most important factors that contributes to how clean your makeup comes out at the end of the day. Imagine doing a straight eyeliner look and your liner is looking all bent and lumpy. It won't be fine. Your makeup won't even look like that of a pro. These are the small pro tip that adds up at the end of the day and make your job look like, yeah, a pro actually did this. So when it comes to liners, I go all the way and I make sure that it comes out exactly how I want it. You can see how clean this my eyeliner look is already looking. And then at this point, I added up a little bit because, we're going for a small... Now, see that eyeshadow combination. You can see how soft and properly blended that thing looks like. You can't even detect the lines where each of the colors meet. And I kid you not, colors that were involved in this eye is more than 4. It's more than 4, just that it's looking really soft because a good blending job was actually put into place. So those are the things we talk about when it comes to blending. So you can see how I'm trying to smudge this eyeliner. I'm using a flat tipped brush to smudge this. Don't mind the way my hands are going, or rather, mind it. That's how it's supposed to be, actually. But the brush I'm using is actually too flat for this. There's a particular brush you're supposed to be using for this. I couldn't find mine, so I had to make do with this. I'm a makeup artist. I can use any brush to achieve anything I want to do. It's just the skill. If you're good, don't worry, you're good at beg. Like, you can do anything. But if you're not good, if you're not that good yet, you have to abide by the rules. You have to abide by the rules so you don't mess up. So this was me essentially smudging out the eyeliner, trying to ensure that this whole smudging thing came out beautiful, and at the same time it still looked soft, because I did not want the eyes to have so much depth and at the end of the day ruin that soft effect that I was trying to create, So I was still trying to ensure that everything is soft at the end of the day. Almost see this eyeliner look now. Don't worry, I did create. Like I do when it comes to makeup, and you see this makeup thing, just leave it for me. I am good. I am good. So if you want to do a soft, beautiful glam like this one you're seeing on your screen, I live in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. So you can send a message to my Instagram. The link is on my YouTube bio. You can send a message to book your makeup appointments. Come to the studio and get beautifully glammed up like this. You don't have to just watch. You can come for a session. You can book our home services. We travel. We'll go to different states to do our jobs. Just get our coins stashed and we'll be at your doorstep. We'll be at your doorstep, ready to glam you up with our glam team, with our glam squad, guys. So this was essentially how I did this beautiful look. So you can see how this eyeshadow placement is just going all sweet and cozy. I kept going in back and forth to ensure that everything is cleaned and properly detailed. Over here, I don't joke with details. Like when it comes to details, I pay full attention. I'm a sucker for clean work. Like I'm a sucker for clean work. And that is how, if someone else is also doing a job for me, like it has to be fully detailed and clean, because I pay attention to details. Like I don't joke with details. So whatever it is I had obviously done for this previous eye, or the right eye or the left eye, whatever eye it was, I want to do for the other eye and ensure that there's a balance and everything married up beautifully together. So that's what you see me do on this video, just me smudging the other eye and ensuring that it is looking exactly like the other eye that previously done. Now, this eye look is one of the easiest you can do actually. It's usually sweet for brides. It gives this luscious finish for brides. This eye look is usually very, very pretty. In my next, I won't say my next episode. Okay, I'll say during this episode, we'll still do more of this look, but in different patterns. And don't worry, I'll be specific enough to open your eyes when I'm doing them so you notice. So as at this point, we're done with the eyeshadows and we went into the brows. So for this particular model, some parts of her brows were really, really chopped off. So the brows you saw me trying to tame on the previous video before this one wasn't really like I was really trying to tame a brow or something. The small ingrown excesses that had come out in places where I did not want, but was essentially what I was taking out, not so much. So she didn't really like have brows in some areas of her face. So for those areas, I used a gel liner, like a brown deep gel liner, to draw on those places before I used my pencil to fill in the other parts of the brows that had brows, obviously. So that is what you see me do here, and that was the same thing I went to do on the other eye. So you can see how the brow work is going. Easy peasy and cozy. Brow coming out looking like butter. So today's voice note there, please don't mind me. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm trying to have fun because this voice note was this voice note was something I had thought about on how to do it. In fact, I had recorded, stopped, deleted, and all of that. And at some point, I was like, why not just have fun while working? And that is me. I'm essentially just gisting with you. Today, just consider us okay, but we've been parties since now. But then today I am your G. So I'm literally just gisting with you while we're doing this makeup. So after I'd obviously drew the brow, I went to conceal just like you're seeing, and then I went to the other eyes to draw the brows like I did for the other eye. And then maybe I went to conceal as well. Not maybe, I did conceal, obviously. So this was me drawing the other brows. I can be very serious, Sha, when it comes to this makeup thing. Maybe it's because I love the thing so much. Makeup. I'm a sucker for makeup. It's not been a today thing. It's been joyful like that all the time. Like it's been me. When you know joyful, you have to know how we make up. Yeah. So I went into filling the brows, ensure that it has that fluffy, feathery look that I wanted. And then I concealed with a flat tipped brush, ensuring that the lines are really sharp and clean. Please, these are the things that will make your work look like a professional. If you do your brows and those lines on the under is not neat, it will not look like that of a pro's job. It has to look neat. Even if your brows are not so fluffy, let your lines be very, very neat. You don't have to use white concealer to conceal. Oh. A concealer that is 2 shades lighter than an actual foundation can be used to outline or conceal this middle part to the edge part of our brows. But the inner part, please, leave that side. Leave that side, or you use a darker concealer that looks somewhere close to a contour shade for the beginning part of the brows, so it looks natural and it looks realistic. That's the essence. So I was prepping the eyes to fix our lashes. So I had to go in with my mascara first, brushing all the lashes upwards before I went to fix the lashes. You can see how luscious this makeup is coming out. So since the entire eyes are soft, and of course the skin work is always soft and luscious, why not the lips pop? So that was what I asked myself as at this point, and I was like, yeah, let's go for that red lip. Let's go for that red ombré lip. So I went in with a purple matte lipstick as my lip liner, and I blended it in, and then I added my red lipstick and then blended it all in, ensured that everywhere was fully coated and blended and everywhere was looking beautiful and neat before I went in with a small concealer brush to outline the entire lip and ensure that everywhere is clean. And then at this point, you can see me doing the finishing touches, ensuring that I dust off the excess setting powders that were on top of the eye. Did I even dust off? No, I didn't dust off. I pressed it in and even added a bit of more powder in order to give it this airbrush finish that it has now. I wanted a bright under eye look, so I wanted my highlight points to pop. So I went in with another layer of powder to like press in on all the highlights points and ensured that everywhere was smoothly blended. Everything came out beautiful and every part of the makeup was fresh. You can see how fresh this makeup is. Like, I don't need to be talking too much. I don't need to cap. You see the lip? Are you seeing that lip? Are you seeing that burst of red flavors? This is a cue to book our makeup services, or if you know anybody in Port Harcourt who needs our services, please put in a word for us. Send our business handles to them. They should see how luscious and how fresh our jobs come out. Like, who shouldn't experience this goodness? Like, ooh, I don't even wish that for my enemy. Even if you're my enemy, come to my chair and experience this luxury, because our makeup is banging. Our makeup is the tea. Don't worry. Anywhere you are in the world, don't worry. We can attend to you. Just we're a call away or a DM away. So that is it for this look. So we just essentially went in with powder here and there to ensure that everything was looking beautiful and gorgeous. And we called it a day, obviously. So this makeup, one word, all fantabulous. This makeup came out really beautiful. This was me using setting powder to spray around the entire face in order to reduce the excess powder look, should in case there is any, but there wasn't actually all. I just had to do it so to ensure that the skin looks like skin. Even if I had my highlight regions looking really bright, I still wanted it all to melt and look natural. Before I went in with my mascara to brush the under eyes or the under lashes, I brushed all of that to ensure that there's eyelashes there popping and looking beautiful, so the model doesn't look sick, because of it has a top part fixed. So if the under part is just looking bare or like there's nothing there, it's going to make her look a certain way that I didn't want. So I obviously had to go in with my mascara from Zaron. And at this, I wanted more shine on the lip. Don't worry. See this lip? Hi. This lip, This lip came out perfect. Chef kiss. I totally love this entire look. And I went for that to keep bronzing her face and ensuring that everywhere in the face was in sync. The shade matching everywhere was perfect, exactly how I envisaged. And this makeup came out looking really luscious. The hairstyling, the model, our poise, everything was on point. This look, one of my faves so far that I have created 2025, and I cannot wait to recreate it on a client with just a call away. So we'll see on our next one. This is the end of our video for today. If you've not already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Drop your comments in the comment section and hit the post notification bell button for more updates like this, because don't worry, you see this our 30-day series, you're gonna be sick of us.